Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Wealth is Freedom. Welcome back to another episode of Wealth is Freedom. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be sharing with you how I spent my February income. So basically, where did my money go? I'm also going to review my 2023 financial goals and give you a progress update. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you. Please hit that subscribe button if you are interested in all things budget related and cash stuffing, the cash stuffing method of budgeting. Before I get started, guys, I actually want to give a shout out to one of the sweetest person I have met in a really long time. She is a cash stuffer here on YouTube, and her channel is Budgeting Dollz, Dollz. So it's her channel is called Budgeting Dollz. Her name is Nicole. Go check her out. She is really amazing, and she has some really good tips on cash budgeting on her channel. She uses the cash envelope method, and she does a zero-based budgeting. She also has an Etsy store. I will link her channel below in this video, but I would love for you guys to go check her out and subscribe to her channel. Okay, alrighty, now let's get started because I have a few things to go over and I don't want this video to be too long. I use the Budget by Paycheck budget book from the Budget Mom, and I actually love it. And in her budget book, she actually has a section called Where Did My Money Go? And that's basically what I have filled out. I am going to be honest with you, I am not ready to share all my numbers yet. I'm just not there. So what I'm going to be sharing with you today in my overall February monthly spending comparison, it will be in percentages, and I'm going to be comparing January to February spending. So first, let me just say I made more money in January than I did in February, and part of that was due to I did get a bonus check in January from my job that accounted as part of my January income, and I also had picked up a few extra hours at work in terms of like overtime. So that's the start. I have 6 major categories in my budget: sinking funds, savings challenges, bills, spending, other encompasses like buffer, miscellaneous, kind of sort of area, and debt. Let me start with sinking funds. In January, 20.9% of my income was allocated to sinking funds. In February, 20.4% was allocated towards sinking funds. So I basically actually put more money away for sinking funds in January than I did in February, by 0.5% decrease. But that's okay. For savings challenges in January, 11.5% of my income went to savings challenges. In February, only 8.3% went to savings challenges. So I basically put 3.2% less in savings challenges in the month of February. And again, that was because I actually, in addition to making less in February, I actually had an unexpected bill, and I felt like my bills were like larger. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but that's okay, because if you guys are new to my channel, you might not have known that I have one more car payment to make, and that's going to be on March 6th. And so after that car payment is paid, that money I was paying towards my car payment is going to be freed up so that, you know, I'll be able to use that more towards like savings and investing. And I have a bill. Oh my God, I have a school bill that I'm going to be making my last payment in September. It's $560 a month. That's a huge amount of money for me, at least. And so come October, I'm going to make my last payment in September. So come October, God's willing, I will have that 560, you know, to also freed up in my, to add towards savings and investing. All right, so for bills in January, I put away, I contributed 28.6% of my income went towards bills. In February, 56.8% of my income went to bills. I basically paid an additional 28.2% of my income towards bills in February. And that is because of the unexpected bill that I was telling you about. So February, not such a good month for me. Spending, I did really well though. I did really well in February. In spending for January, 12.1% of my income went towards spending. And in February, only 6.5% went towards spending. And so I spent 5.6% less in February than I did in January. And let me tell you, that was intentional. That was super intentional because I saw the less in my income, the decrease in my income, and and the increase in my expense. And so I tried to make up for that by being super intentional with what I spent my money on. And if you watched my previous videos, you would see like I would stuff my wallet, and then at the end of the week when it's time to stuff again, I would pretty much have the same amount of money because I was just being super cheap and just like, or being mindful, you know. I wouldn't say cheap. I was being mindful because I did not deprive myself of what I needed. I just didn't go out and buy things that was not a need. For that category of my budget called other is where all that miscellaneous kind of stuff falls in. In January, 2.4% of my income went to that, and in February, 1.9% went to it. So I actually put in, I saw a decrease of 0.5%, which is good. And debt, oof, don't we all have it, right? I'm working on mine. I have to say, I don't have that much. I mean, I have, but, you know, I'm working on it slowly. In January, get this, okay? 20% of my income went to debt. In February, only 6.1% went to debt. So I actually had a decrease of 13.9% of my income, which is amazing because, and that was partly due because my credit cards are all paid off. I have one that has like 100 and something. It's not a lot. It's like really minimal balance, 100 and something. And that I am going to say it's actually zero because that money is already in bill pay or already sent out for it to be paid. So pretty much I have no credit card debt. I use my credit card like I use cash. If I don't have the funds available to pay for it, like in terms of like cash or money in my checking account or sitting away in a sinking fund somewhere, I don't use it. Which is a huge improvement from where I'm coming from. So that's it for where my money went. So overall, as a quick summary, I made less in February than I did in January. I spent less, but I saw a huge increase in my bills. and I saw a dip, decrease, not huge, but a decrease in how much I was able to save. March is coming. It is a magic month for me. For one of my jobs, I'm going to be getting 3 checks, so that's going to be good. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so let's get this ball rolling. And if you're just okay, I already said that. All right, so now I am going to review my annual goal, but not all my annual goals, but my financial goals, like the major ones. I have a whole bunch of like small ones and stuff like investing and all of that, but this is the big ones that I'm focusing on. And so one of them is to save to add $10,000. So this year alone, I want to add $10,000 to my emergency fund. 2023, save $10,000 towards what I already have in my emergency fund. I want to build and promote my Etsy store. I've only had the Etsy shop for like a month, this year, pretty much. And I'm just going to give you the measurable ones. I shouldn't even say the Etsy one because you can measure that. So 10K towards my emergency fund this year. I want to contribute $30,000 to my Roth IRA. I know the max is $6,500 this year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do the $6,500. So my goal is to contribute $3,000. And these are all by December 31st, 2023. And I have a goal. I have a $30K, a $30,000 savings challenge that I bought, oh my God, over a year ago from an Etsy shop. She's on a budget. She's based in London or in England. And I bought it and it just sat there because I had no money to put in there. And so I decided I was going to start it. But I'm not going to do cash. That's one of my sinking funds that I use. Not sinking funds. It's one of my savings challenges that I do electronically. So my goal is to start it and to contribute consistently towards it. I definitely am not going to finish it this year. But I figure I'll just start, contribute slowly and consistently towards it. And that's it for my big financial goals. I have a whole bunch of other ones, but they're not measurable. Like, they're not like cash stuffing measurable. So we're gonna leave those. So fun. All right, so this is my low priority sinking funds update. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of categories that I have. And this one I cash stuff in my cash stuffing videos. In January, I had $400 total in the entire binder, in my entire low priority sinking funds. And in February, I added $365 to the $400 that was there. I did not spend anything from my low priority sinking funds binder. And so at the end of February, I now have $765. And let me tell you guys, all I do is put $5 in those envelopes, except for the 2 savings challenges that are at the front that I put 20 in each at a time. All the other envelopes only get $5 at a time. Let me tell you, don't think that $5 is too little, or oh my God, I can't save, I only have $5. I started off with 0. All those envelopes were empty. At the beginning of February, on February 1st, I had $400 in the entire binder just from adding $5 from every paycheck. Not, $5 and $5 here add up. And then in the month of February, I was able to put $365 in there just from adding $5. Now I have $765. They add up. Those $5 are no joke. You watch them. They're powerful, okay? They're powerful. $5 are powerful. All right. My high priority sinking funds now. It's complicated. I can't break it down in categories for you guys because I have a ton load of I have more categories in my high priority sinking funds than I do in my low priority, and you already see how much I have in my low priority. Yeah, I know it's a lot. I have it, but all my high priority sinking funds are in high yield savings account, and I have them in buckets. Wealthfront, Barclays Online, Capital One. I always want to say Capital One 360, but they're not Capital One 360 anymore. It's just Capital One, and I have buckets, and I have a whole bunch of them, and so I contribute to those different areas every paycheck. I'm going to show you this real quick. This is my high priority sinking funds binder that I use tracker. There are no envelopes in here. They are just trackers. Just trackers. And I have it divided by the bank. So this is Wealthfront. These are all trackers. So what I do, I just write down, I track how much is in each area. This is my capital. All the ones are in Capital One. You know, I have some others too. Yeah. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch. It's not the entire book though. It looks thick, but that's because I have stuff behind here. These are not that. This is just extra paper and some stuff I have behind. But this area, pretty much, these savings trackers, okay? So that's what I do with my high priority sinking funds. And those are the ones I'm not pulling from often. Those are, I don't really pull from that often. So, but I wanted to give you guys a picture of what it looks like. So what I decided to do is, because I just too much to list the categories, I decided to give you the total. So in January, I put away $2,412 towards my high priority sinking funds. January was a good month for me. It was a good month. In February, I was able to put away $1,191 towards it. Now, there's a couple at my vacation account. My vacation is a part of the my high priority sinking funds. And so a couple of the stuff I have in there, but it's gonna be too much to subtract what I actually took out and what is left. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to give you that information. I could do it if I really put my mind to it, but it'd just be too much. So I will just be telling you what I put in each month. So again, for January, I put away $2,412. And then in February, I put away $1,191. All right. So next is savings challenges. So in total, I have 20 savings challenges. 9 of them I'm doing cash, like I'm stuffing cash. 11 of them I keep. I put the money directly in the high yield savings account. So to give you like a quick summary of my savings challenges, how I did in January, I put in total of all the 20 savings challenges that I have, I put away $1,325 towards my savings challenges in January for all 20 savings challenges. And in February, so embarrassing, I only put away $629. So far, I can give you a total for this because I'm not pulling from my savings challenges unless they're completed, and I haven't completed any of them. So far, I have put away $1,954 between January and February total in towards all 20 savings challenges. All right. My 10K emergency fund, my goal. Embarrassing. I don't know. I need to do better. I just need to get rid of this car payment. This is the last car payment I have in March, and free up some room, and should be able to start really putting more money towards this. But in January, I put $520 towards my 10K savings challenge emergency fund. My 10K emergency fund, not savings challenge, my 10K emergency fund. I will contribute $520, and in February I contributed $325. So far on my road to 10K emergency fund for 2023, I have saved $845, and I need to step it up, because if I'm gonna have 10K by December, I have a plan. I'm telling you. And my 30K savings challenge, the one that I have no end goal for, I am just starting it, and I'm just tugging away at it, and I'll see where it gets me. In January, I put $90 towards it. In February, I put $24. So far towards my road to 30K savings challenge, I have contributed $114. Okay, and last but not least is my road to $3,000 Roth IRA. So I want to contribute $3,000 to my Roth IRA. Oh my god, I can't speak. I wasn't tracking January, to be honest. I just started tracking it in February. So far all I've contributed is $55. And so I need to have 3,000 by December, and I have so far only have 55. So that is all for my where did my money go and my financial 2023 goal progress updates. If you like what you saw today, please hit the thumbs up bell, and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. And don't forget to go and check out Budgeting Dollz on YouTube. I'm gonna link her down below. She also has an Etsy store. She sells like savings challenges. Check her out. And also, if you also in my link below is Fetch Rewards. It is an app where you can actually scan your receipts, and for every receipt you get a minimum of 25 points, and you can redeem those points for any gift card you can think of in the world. They have there, and you can redeem it for a gift card. So use my code down below and sign up, and you get, after you scan your first receipt, I think you get like 2,000 points. I get 2,000 points. Sometimes I have a promotion where it's more than 2,000 points. And really appreciate that. So once again, thank you guys. I'm babbling. Have a wonderful night.